I ponder.
Okay, so...
Welcome back to GMA 3. We are shining a spotlight on Broadway today, and you just saw a sneak peek of the Pulitzer Prize-winning drama Fat Ham. The play is a modern take on the classic Shakespeare story of Hamlet, but this time with a black, queer, and Southern twist.
It has been getting rave reviews and is one of the few plays from a black theater to get picked up on Broadway. Our next guest stars in the production. Please welcome Marcel Spears.
Yes, welcome.
So let's talk about this. Rendition of Hamlet was first performed off Broadway, co-produced by the National Black Theater. You say it was a dream of yours to make it onto Broadway. What's it like to not only be on Broadway, but you are doing a rendition of Hamlet, like such a classic?
It's a little surreal. This production is sort of synthesizing a bunch of aspects of like who I am and my journey and different things like that. Like, I'm classically trained, so you have the Shakespeare. I'm from the South, so you have like a little bit of that mixed in. When I first got to New York, when I was a grad student at Columbia, I was like reading and stuff like that at NBT, at the National Black Theater Harlem. I was a reader. I was like handing out like playbills, things like that. I auditioned all the time for Shakespeare in the Park. Never quite got there, but it's like a full circle moment.
So this is not your typical retelling of Hamlet, okay? So don't get, because we want people to go see it. We want them to pay money to go see
spoilers.
it. But no spoilers. What's it about? What do you think it's about?
So if you know Hamlet, if you're familiar with the canon, you will recognize Hamlet. So this is Hamlet in a way, but it's basically our Hamlet figure. His name is Juicy. He's a young queer college kid. And he's sort of stuck in this place of not really knowing who he is and trying to define himself for himself when tragedy strikes and he is tasked with something unspeakable, and then like drama and mess and all this stuff happens.
I want to also ask you about your, of course, a big part of the hit comedy series, The Neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's in its 5th season.
Yes.
You did the 100th episode this season. What do you think, you know, was so popular about that show that really resonated with people? That kind of success is impressive.
Yeah, and it's another one of those things where it's like, you want it as an actor and as a storyteller. You hope that you get it, but it's like unexpected. You just kind of like keep your head down and work. But I think it resonates because it's relatable. The characters are recognizable. There's a person in each of these characters that represents somebody in this country. I think our show does a really good job of like bridging the gap between communities and cultures. It's honest, it's got a lot of heart, and I think whenever you put like something through the lens of comedy, it makes it a little more accessible. It allows people to see themselves. It allows people to like really like feel that homey nostalgia kind of feel. So it works.
And it's funny.
And then you got Cedric. You got Max, you got Tashina, you got Beth. Like, these are all people that are like really, really good people.
Yep.
Legends.
And you.
Facts.
Well, Marcel, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so
You're an
much,
absolute
Gio.
pleasure.
Yeah.
Appreciate you. And you can catch Fat Ham at the American Airlines Theater on Broadway now through June 25th.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.